Hi, beautiful people. My name is Diana. Well, I'm Diana, and this is Creativity Incorporated. I'm really glad you are here with me today. Today's video is a little bit of a video I've been wanting to do. I've been saving this like color as a palette. It's like one of those paint palettes, but it was my daughter's. She used it a little bit, but she wasn't too sure or too confident with it. She preferred the markers now and the colors, so she left this alone. I love how it looks, the colors, just the overall, right? So I want to encapsulate it as is. So before I do that, I want to like dust it off. My concern with this palette thing is that the colors are like chalky, and I don't know if they are going to react well with the epoxy, or how is that going to look. I don't know if there's going to be a lot of bubbles coming out because of the chalk. You know how like it could be a little bubbly, I guess. I don't know. But my concern is that is going to even be white. I don't know. Like in my head, I'm a little concerned because I have never like, you know, encapsulated chalky substance before. I had put like epoxy over a chalk because my daughter likes to grab those like the read my mind right now, the sidewalk chalks, the big ones. She likes to like sculpt on them, so she made me a cute little thing, so I covered it with epoxy, but I didn't encapsulate. I just like paint a coat over it, so I didn't get to see how much of a reaction that was. But in this case, I'm hoping that I don't want to like put a coat on it so it looks like flat, because I don't want it to look like an image that you've put epoxy over. So I just want to like cover it over it. And while I do that in the video, I want to share some of the stuff that I've been working on recently at Six Flags. I have been part of this crew that well, I am a stage technician, and I am I am a artistic person, as you guys know, but I am a scenic technician. So I paint and I decorate a lot of the scenic. In this case, what I'm showing you here now is the granite. We just did the granites, or we're in the middle of them right now. So the theme is neon, and so I was tasked to paint these two photo ops, like mural like kind of scenario. One of them is more floral, more 3D, and the other one is kind of flat, but to be made more of a neon lights kind of scenario. And I painted the flowers, and then I painted all that stuff, and it looked great. I really loved it. The boss, my seniors, they really liked how they came out, and I really makes me happy when they like the job that I do, because I do it with a lot of heart. You know, I know it's a job, but I really do put all my soul and effort into it, and I really enjoy it when I do something, you know, and take a lot of pride, and that pride comes out, and, you know, it shows. I don't know. I'm blabbering now. But in this case, anyway, so I have a roll of canvas in, as you guys know, I had an art company business anyways. So I've always been involved with art some way or another, even in construction. Construction is art when I did construction. So, well, to me, it's like making art, and I learned a lot of stuff when I did that, so that now I'm able to apply it in what I do now, right? Whatever it is that I call it, making stuff. Anyway, so I have this roll that in my machine we had to cut up a piece of roll of canvas, and I kept it. So I've been using it for many crafts. This is one of the crafts that I'm hoping that I finally finish it, but I was thinking like I'm gonna finish the whole thing, but I did it. So I like the thickness, you know, I kept on checking the thickness of it, and to the thickness that I got to, it was perfect. I really liked it. So I don't even know how many pages that is, but they are there. And I'm doing a simple binding. Is it binding still? Yeah, probably, huh? It's the simple one. It's like the one where you like put a lot of papers, you put glue, then you put the ropes in there, right? But I didn't know if it was gonna work because it's not paper, it's canvas. So like paper like seeps through glue, so they're able to attach better to one another. But at the end of it, I think it worked even better because the material is thicker, so it grabs more glue, I feel, or I don't know. But I really liked how it came out. I make sure that I rubbed in the glue. I knew some of the pages were like a little shorter than others, so I make sure I try to push in the glue as much as possible to make sure that between all the layers there's a little bit of glue in between. Like I wanted to make a coat on top of all the glues, but I also wanted to put a little bit down each page so that it glues to the other one. And I think it worked. This glue is really good. This is a PVA glue, and it was very thick, and it made it easy for me to push in the glue. I just noticed like, oh, this hair is like lifted. It's okay. It's okay. I'm about to go to work today. I work at night, so nobody's gonna see my mess. Anywho, I have where was I? Okay, anyways, here it is. It looks good. I like it. Good job, Diana. Just kidding. So once I dried it, then I went back and used my little saw and cut into the canvas. I only cut into it, not even a quarter, probably like an eighth into it. No, a little more than an eighth. Because the rope got in there, and this was a little bit of gap on top of it. So it kind of hugged the rope a little bit. Not that much, but yeah, it was about an eighth down the page so that it really hugged into the pages really well. And it worked like a charm. At some point, when I thought it was dried already, it was like not dried yet, so I wanted to adjust the height so that all the ropes came out evenly and like at the same height. I wanted to move it, and it wasn't budging at all. So like the glue made it so like it's like wedged in there, like, you know, like the suction or whatever. I don't know. It worked really good. I'm thinking this could also work if you wanted to do a jeans, like a book with jeans. Like that would be cool because it'd be a book, a blue book, you know, in a way. And like you could put like, yeah, the whole pages all be blue, but like you could put a little bit of gesso on them, or like, I don't know. But I think I want to try that eventually someday. I don't know. You guys will see it when you guys see it. By the way, follow me if you're not following me. Anyways, yeah, I feel like other fabrics might work good. Maybe not all jeans, maybe fabric, but I totally 1000% recommend it. 10 out of 10. And I feel like it's a good change, like, you know, to go from paper to fabric, and because you never know what your brain is going to come out with once you have that medium to work on in front of you, you know. Like in this case, the canvas is only primed on one side, so you only have one side to work on, quote unquote. But I mean, you could also prime the other side and all that stuff. But anyways, while I'm cutting, let me tell you another thing that I was also been working on. Fright Fest, which is the Halloween season. We started that like 2 months ago. So I am not tasked, I don't know. I was doing painting walls, texturing. In this video I'm doing like a base of the seams first, then like I would do like, it's like you work from the back towards the front, like the darks, then the shadows, and like the lights, then the highlights and stuff. And then this is a prop that I was working on. It's like a piece of something display where like you put bloody tools on it. I don't know how to describe it other than like it's something that looks wicked, not wicked, but like destroyed, and it's meant to, you know, incite chaos and destruction. So I did that, and I'm sculpted some big nails to hold the weapons and stuff, and I painted some stuff to it. I like them. My supervisors liked it, so I'm really having a blast. Oh, I also did something. I made like a guillotine like looking thing on the wall. I think it looks cool. It was to cover an electrical circuit panel, so it's like still it doesn't move. It does open though, like half of it, like you can't really tell, but it moves, and it's really fun. I'm having a lot of fun creating at work, but that means that sometimes I come and like I don't have creative juices in my head or in my energy or in my soul. So yeah, that's why I haven't put a video out in a long time. I think it's been like a month or so. And then my last video was like me organizing and cleaning my desk, because I feel like I have so many ideas that I want to create, and I feel like some things like I want to reshuffle my brain, but I got to start from the outside. So I clean the outside, which is my office space or whatever, and then I can transmit that, is that the word, to the screen, to my desk, I mean, to my head, to my desk. And so I feel like that had to happen. It happened. It kind of like gave me a little bit more energy, and I feel like jumping in back into it. I feel like I'm speaking like, oh my gosh, I've been gone a long time ago. No, I know I haven't been gone a long time ago, but in my head, since I've been doing all these things, I have been gone, and I have been going through all this in like a journey. Like I went somewhere else and I traveled and I did all these adventures or whatever, and then I'm coming back. And I feel like this book was a great way to jump back in. So, I mean, I say I haven't been working on creating stuff, but I have. So, anyways, but let me tell you about this real quick. I liked this specific color, this specific leather, but I only had this shape. So out of this shape, I cut it to other shapes so that it looks, so I can extend the spine size that I needed. And I think it looked great. See how, like, I know, spoiler, sue me. But look, I love it. It doesn't look like, what's it called? Like it's 3 pieces. It doesn't look that way. It looks like I'm trying to do a little accent of these things and all that stuff. I may do like a little like thread or something here, or paint it, or maybe distress it, do a shadow, like a little bit of black, so it like accentuates it more or something. But I really liked how that came out. Anyways, while that's happening, I want to tell you about something that I am working on. It's like a display. Remember when I was cleaning, I was telling you about all my Funkos from Guillermo del Toro, and I wanted to make like a display with all his Funkos. So I'm making like a little diorama, I want to call it, like a display shelf for that Funko. And every Funko from like the movies that I have it from are gonna have its own little like niche or like diorama case, whatever, shelf. And within that, I mean, I'm gonna use that to make a bigger display, so I can display other bigger pieces that I have of his. I have a poster that I attended one of his monster making class and stuff like that. So I want to display it all, and I eventually have all these things that I want to create for that display. So behind the scenes, I'm working on that little at a time. I have so far made 3 separate displays, and one has double, so it's like 5 displays of things. I have his signature on a movie, and I have his signature on, a DVD, CD, Blu-ray, something like that. And then I have his signature on a journal. and I want to display all of that as well. I have like a couple things that I want to display of his. It's like a like an honor wall of admiration to somebody that I admire his work. And I've met him, in real life 2 or 3 times already. So I'm really happy to be able to have that display. Anywho, to attach my cover or the palette, it is a cover now, right? At this point, I'm converting it to a cover. I drill some holes into the spine so that the what's it called? Words are hard, dude. So that these little ropes that I used to attach to harden or to bond the canvas sheets, I'm gonna put those same threads or ropes through the cover. So I actually did it this way. So instead of going through, it's going around like hugging it. So it gives me a better flexibility. And then I hug it from the outside and bring it inside and knot it. Right? I know. I'm like getting ahead of myself. I don't like it. I know you don't like it. But I feel like we're talking to each other. We're like, what is it called? Like, I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts on my head. So I feel like it gave it a better flexibility because I hugged it on the outside. I tried to kind of put it in the inside, and I felt like it was going to be like, when I did this, it was gonna like pull the canvas with it like that. So I felt like if I wanted it like sort of flat, I needed to come in the other way. So anyways, look, I want to journal a Crayola. So I don't know if I'm going to use the box or draw the box, but I love Crayolas. Well, recently I think you've seen that for my birthday I bought me a box of Crayolas. I've been buying Crayola stuff, and I recently got Crayola colored pencils. So not that I'm like downing the expensive stuff, but I'm so stingy that I don't use them because I don't want to waste my expensive colors. Isn't that the dumbest thing? I hate myself for that. I like, Diana, get it together. Like, you're buying them to enjoy them, right? Or like just to have them. What is it that's wrong with me? I hate that. But now that I have the other ones, the Crayola ones, I've used them so much. Like, I've enjoyed it. And like when I pull out the yellow box, the Crayola box, it gives me this like nostalgia. I don't know, maybe that's what that is. It just makes me so happy to pull out that yellow box of Crayolas, and like, it's not Crayolas, but like the Crayola brand or whatever, and use the colored pencils. It's been like, let me show it to you. It's been like so, I've been like so happy about it. Look. This thing broke because I have grandkids. They like to color. Because when they were little, I would sit with him right here. I actually have toys right here, like toy cars on right here. So that I would sit with them here, do my thing. And then like they would just get used to like sitting next to me. And like I do things, they would do their thing. Sometimes I would put them to color. And like we're always making stuff. And 3 of my grandkids really like art. Like all the walls can tell you about it. But I've been enjoying using Crayolas, the products. I even love the smell of the Crayolas. Like, I don't know. And the colors and everything. And the color pencils are not that bad. Like, yeah, they're not your creamy, expensive pencils or water pencils. But they do a fantastic job. I'm just saying, don't knock it. Actually, the freedom that they're like, hey, if I finish these boxes, I can go out and buy another one tomorrow. It gives me so much freedom. Like, so much freedom. Like, I don't know. You should try it. If you struggle with stinginitis, like, dude, you should go buy yourself the cheap stuff. Not cheap stuff. It's not cheap. Not at all. Affordable stuff. And play with them. Like, really play with them and enjoy them and destroy them. And then it's like a whole new freedom. Trust me. I know. I just discovered that. It took me like all these years to discover it. And I really, really enjoy it. Anyways, this is what I'm telling you. That I'm like looking at what you are going to see on like one of these sides. Yes, this is how I tie them. I like to do stuff so that later I can like grab any of these and take anything out or put anything on like paper or like switch stuff around. And because I play with these books all the time, like I don't show it sometimes, but I do like to play with them. And so like on this journal that I have right here, I play with this one all the time. My Disney one. Yeah. Like if I buy toys or, I mean, not toys. Yeah, even for my grandkids, when I buy like toys, Disney toys, and anything Disney related, tags, stickers, something I want to draw, a picture of a shirt that they're wearing with Mickey Mouse on it, I put it there too. Like anything Disney related, I put some stuff here. If you have not met my, is that a diary? But it's like a journal. But I put pictures and it's like, okay, it's not a junk journal. It's also a diary. But I also put pictures on here. So whatever that is in here. I didn't make this because of the same reason. I would have been too precious about it and not used it. I would have been like, oh, I don't want to use it. And so I would not have wanted to use it. So these are some of my favorite makers that I like. This is my name tag, of course. I'm saving this spot, but this is my, and I don't write on it daily. I really don't. I write on it like, for example, I went to go help decorate the Rose Parade bowl floats, and I wrote about it, and then I was mid-drawing it, and pictures, and a flyer, and they give me a little thank you note, my name tag down here. See? And I wrote about it. See? Things like that. There's geese in the park at Six Flags everywhere. So they literally just had, they're not puppies. They're not babies. They're called something, but they had the little babies, right? They hatched a lot. They're all over the park. So I'm like, I took pictures of their eggs. I took pictures when they were born. I took pictures as they're growing. Right now, they're so big. So big. They're so adorable. And so, yeah. Like, look. I even did like stuff that I'm working on. Like I did, this is this main stage. And I helped paint. I was like painting the background. I made that S. That's my handwriting, and then I cut it out. You can't tell, but the door has like little frames on it. That's from like the canvases that I used to work. I brought them to work, and I used them to decorate the Santa door, stuff like that. Anyway, so I've really been enjoying making a lot of stuff at work. See, I made like a thing of like the wall stuff that this is the concept art that I had to kind of like turn into the photo ops. This is the two big walls. This is smaller ones that I also did decorate. Me and one more other person got to decorate that. Others photo ops. And see how I've been using my colored pencils? You see that? And then so anyways, I like using my stuff. Like in this video, like right here, you see that I had this beautiful puzzle that my kids and I like to make puzzles. I don't know if you knew that, but that's another thing I do with my kids. So we make puzzles. I literally just got another puzzle that I got to glue that's also colorful. And then my son's birthday, I gave him a puzzle because remember he likes chickens. He's a chicken boy. So I gave him a puzzle of chickens, and we're about to do that probably this weekend. So anyways, we glue them, and my daughter was using it as a pin board, but she didn't want to like destroy it, so she wasn't using it. So I was like, Mama, do you mind if I use it in my book? And I feel like that piece that I had left over, I'm gonna use it with other puzzles, and I'm gonna make like tiles of puzzles and like make a wall, like not the whole puzzle, but like cut out of the same of the puzzles, like 6s by 6s, like tiles, and then like tile the wall. Like even if I use the same puzzle in another area, I feel like it's gonna look cool, right? Or is it just me? I think it's just me. But I feel like it's easier to puzzle the puzzles. Could get it? It would be puzzle, right? I don't know. Is it just me? I think it is. What was I? Oh, what I'm doing. I had covered the back of it orange. I didn't like the orange, but I felt like a fabric felt better. Get it? Felt. And so I used felt. Me and my son like do punts all the time, and we like, he'll say a punt, and then like very quietly I say another, and then he's like and then he'll punt back, and they're like and we like punt back each other. I have a teenager who's like punny. Get it? Anyways, yes, I liked this color better. Felt was better for this concept. And on this side, I just attached it like regularly. I just used my silicone glue. For today, I felt like taking out my hot glue gun. I haven't done it in a long time because I usually use my silicone, but today I felt like using it. Maybe because I was cleaning and I just found it. But it was put away in a safe spot. But because I don't use it, I wasn't looking for it, but I saw it, so I was like, might as well use it. And here I am using it, but it had like a little bit of residual, is that the word? Silicone from another project. So I used that there, and I noticed that it was like kind of getting hard already. So I put my cover down and then just kind of like went on the side after and kind of like glued it this way, so that it could get all glued. But it was just drying, and you know, when it dries, it becomes hard and it doesn't glue, and it defeats the freaking purpose. That's why I don't like using this, because one, it takes me a long time. Two, what if I change my mind? I'm so scared of like not having the option of changing my mind or repositioning, or like doing, like halfway through something, I like, you guys seen that I'm doing something and halfway through I'm like, well, wait, what if I do that? And so like using this glue doesn't give me that flexibility, and so I don't really like using it because of that. But I really I enjoyed working with it this time. I don't know, it was kind of weird, but it jumps to the end because it doesn't, I don't know why I didn't record me attaching the cover. But literally I just put silicone here. I don't put silicone on the ends, and I just put silicone here on this cover. And so I filled this gap that was in here with silicone, because there was like a gap in between this and the back little swoop, and I just filled it up with silicone. I painted the edges like a tan color so it kind of matched this, because it was showing the orange from the paper that I had did before. But yeah, it was showing orange, and I just painted it, and I loved how it came out. Thank you guys so much for joining me in this video. I hope you like how I'm doing this picture on picture. Till next time, guys, stay safe. Love you. Bye.